set up for a supported Shavasana. So you can use a chair like this, or if you have a stack of bolsters, also an ottoman, or you can have your legs over the couch perhaps. And if you're not on a carpeted surface, have maybe like a sticky yoga mat beneath you, or maybe a blanket such as this. And then maybe have another blanket nearby in case you'll need it. So to get into this supported Shavasana, you're just going to scoot yourself as close to the chair as you can, and then slide your legs onto the chair, getting as much of your calves on there as possible. And then you can walk your seat as close to the chair as you can get comfortably, and then just lay yourself down. Now, I like to be quite close to the chair, but you also can scoot yourself further away, just keeping your calves on the chair as much as possible. Now I'm going to bring a blanket underneath my head. And you can also do this if you notice that your chin lifts up higher than your forehead when you lay down, if your head is just uncomfortable, or if you feel a little bit of mental overwhelm, then a little support for your head can be nice. Just make sure it's not super high and that it's only holding your head and not your shoulders. And then you can just let your arms rest comfortably, whether they lay by your side or rest on your belly. And once you find yourself all set up here, you can maybe let your eyes close as you begin to settle in. And feel your body have this weight, this gravity towards the floor. And just allow that gravity to have a relaxing effect upon you. So as you feel that gravity weigh you towards the ground, let your body soften with it. So little by little, letting yourself be supported by the ground. And so releasing any effort here. And we'll just begin here, breathing naturally in and out through your nose. And so let your jaw stay soft. And instead of moving the breath, directing it, you'll see if you can just notice it. Notice the way that you breathe naturally. Tracing your awareness and breath as it moves. As your breath rises and falls with each inhale and each exhale. And then begin to guide your breath lower in your body. So letting your breath travel down towards your belly. Maybe all the way towards your navel. And you'll find that the greater softness you can cultivate in your belly, the more space your breath will have. Let your legs rest on the chair even more. And then let the creases of your hips soften as well. So we're really encouraging your legs to be weight bearing. And to allow your legs to be held by the chair. Just as you've allowed your torso, your upper body to be held by the ground. We'll bring in a pranayama here. So ujjayi breath.
And to do this breath, you're going to breathe in and out through your nose, but gently engaging the muscles low down in your throat. So these would be the same muscles you would use to whisper or to fog up a window. So if this is a new practice for you, it might even be helpful to open your mouth as you exhale as if you were going to fog up a mirror. You might do that once or twice, and you can feel those just few muscles that you'll engage. And then see if you can do the next one with your mouth closed. Beautiful. And then continue that ujjayi in and out through your nose. And this breath will naturally have some sound to it, but allow it to be quiet. You don't need to turn up the volume on the ujjayi. Just loud enough for you to hear it, to feel it. And so those few muscles deep in your throat are working, but then the rest of your body is easeful. So maybe re-soften your shoulders towards the ground. You might start to feel or sense a little awareness at the top of your head. Almost as if your breath could radiate through the top of your head. But then can you marry that sensation with the sense of your breath being low in your body that we found earlier? So as you inhale, let your awareness travel all the way down to your belly. And then as you exhale, trace that awareness back up your spine all the way to the very top of your head. Maybe it even travels a little above your head. Inhaling deeply towards your belly. Exhale, let it come back up. And so doing this at your own pace, but the inhale is traveling down, and the exhale is coming back up. And you'll do one or two more breaths just like that. And as you complete your next exhale, then just return to your natural breathing. So still in and out through your nose, but releasing the engagement of your throat. And noticing here any effects of that pranayama. Observing any shifts in your mind or in your body. Like a greater sense of groundedness or relaxation. Maybe even feeling more light or expansive. And to come out of this Shavasana. You'll start to bring your knees in towards your chest and just hold them without pulling. Your heels can stay on the chair or they can dangle off, whatever's comfortable. You can maybe just enjoy the sensation of your low back really grounded here. And then just with some care, you'll roll to either side and then pause here for a few moments. So, savoring the transition from supine back to seated. If you didn't have a blanket under your head before, maybe you reach for one or have an arm underneath your head. You're welcome to stay here as long as you'd like, but when you're ready, you'll really use your hands and your arms to press yourself back up to a comfortable seat.
And taking with this sense of easefulness, this sense of peace into whatever it is next, maybe a longer practice, or maybe you'll return to your day.